We have many Democrats attenuating the things that they know most Americans want. They are continuously scared that somehow Republicans are going to tag them as socialists. They believe in socialism, and it scares them into not coming out with bold ideas that will actually work for the American people. Well, I saw a Democratic pundit on TV this morning that just leaned in, something that I've been speaking about now for months. Lean in. Do not be scared of your policies being called socialist, or even if you declare yourself a Democratic socialist, do not be scared to do so, because Americans are not dumb. If Americans are allowed to be educated on their own, they will come to the right conclusions. But I love the way this guy did it. Take a look.
There's another idea that's been out, of course, which is Medicare for All, and Bernie Sanders just unveiled his pretty ambitious healthcare plan on this, including a pretty ambitious cost, you could say, of how much this whole thing is going to cost. Is he being realistic in his projections, and how does he combat some of what, as you can see here, some of what critics like Sarah Sanders have said, oh, this is socialism, right?
Well, Medicare is socialism. I mean, that was one of the attacks on Medicare when it was passed in the 60s, that Ronald Reagan and others went after Medicare as socialism. It's also very, very popular with Republicans and Democrats. Republicans defend Medicare as much as Democrats do today. I think for Sanders, he does have to figure out how he's going to pay for it. And I think at some point that's going to be something that if he gets into the general election, he's going to have a stronger position on how he does pay for this. But I think in the Democratic primary, talking about ensuring all people accessibility to affordable health care, that's something that's going to be very popular. How we get there, though, is still up for debate. And he has his position. There are people who, and then there are other candidates have other ways there.
Check that out. He leaned into it. And the other great thing that he did is that he took Bernie Sanders seriously as a potential candidate representing the Democratic Party in the general election. Rarely do you see a mainstreamer do that on a mainstream program. But most importantly, he then speaks about how is it going to be paid for. There's no problem in paying for this. There are plans to pay for this, and we know how it's going to be done. The wealthy who have extracted from this country, they will now pay their share. And guess what? The money is there, and a lot of it is there for covering everybody, and they still remain rich. So it's great. Lean in. If you want to win this election, lean in to the things Americans want, and fear not if it's ever called socialism.